Hello guys, playing Wuthering Waves. Only watch my other live if you want to know the beginning of the story.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is San Hua, the bodyguard of Madame Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madame Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madame Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help your inability to provide a better answer. Madame Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madame Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you. You share the same frequency with Madame Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic, in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different.
Alright boys, just got some
May I have
tokens
your
and stuff.
terminal for a moment? I need your terminal for Access Pass authorization. In the meantime, I will configure the latest utility modules for you. Madame Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facility. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madame Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall. I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
Think you can catch up? Rover, it took you so long. What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall. It sure is.
Shizia, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious Rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long. And we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Shizia. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them?
It seems like a miniature sundial. It is a horological device that tells time by using sunlight's direction. Sundials in Huanglong usually have marked lines for the 12 shichens in a day. And every shichen is 2 hours long, with some showing seasons or months. The design of this sundial looks a bit unusual, though. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches, drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. How can it work when there is not a compass?
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power.
So Zhizia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. All right, but just still wait.
I don't have candy like that. But I got this. It's really good. You can have one. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to every guest.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Stop! Stop! Don't call me that. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure. Go do your thing. Don't worry. I'm staying with him. Rover. Intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of...
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes. Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head, within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. I don't see anything special with these items. Speaking of the sugar pearl, you all remember eating sugar pearls like this when you were kids? I don't think I've ever had anything like this in my childhood. No, I'm from the New Federation. You mean the sugar pearl might be unique to Huanglong?
I remember a nurse lady giving me a candy like that.
So, sugar pearls like this were distributed at hospitals? Perhaps.
The sugar pearl might be a type of medicine. Its sweet taste would have made it more palatable to children.
Miss Baizhi, as a Huanglong local working at the academy, I suppose you already had an idea about what it is?
I do have my theory as to what it is, but it still needs verification.
Seconded. Let's find out through actual testing.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should...
Shall we wait here at the academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that. I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. Your test results don't indicate any trauma. So your amnesia may not be linked to traumatic
Oh, hello.
events.
One person that's watching.
As for your ability to absorb, to put it simply, it seems a universe. It seems we need a simulated combat to please hold your terminal tight and stay.
Well, I was gonna say if you were watching,
Academy's
comment.
simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would. Transmitting frequency. As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the crownless energy. We will temporarily boost your resonance for further testing.
One with the sound.
Let me
endless reverberation.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line's dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this... moon. What is happening?
Maybe my second boss, boys. Oh, 100% my... Oh.
Tacit discords?
Oh, my second boss. Gosh dang. Oh gosh.
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? An enormous moon looming above you. Now, this reminds me of the unusual sightings that supposedly happened during a past war.
This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use.
The Sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad.
We built this simulated training ground after the structure of Sonoro.
Our goal was to extract your arrival may have remnant energies. I suspect it's such an I'm afraid I'll also check the simulated in terms of bottle, but if you feel anything unusual, please come find me.
I am Baiju, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
May this journey bring us closer to the truth.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping. It's not just a timekeeping tool. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it. However, it's missing a crucial... We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who... It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with... Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct position. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. Well, that's a no-brainer indeed. We could certainly give it a try. If you're fine with the paper scroll being destroyed by its protective mechanism, that is. One moment. What is it? You certainly are well in... It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? An amiable person, isn't he? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Rover, let's come...
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in your workshop? Stop sweet-talking me. Sorry for keeping you waiting. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill... Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic... I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortefi's, though it is a bit hard to... Rover? Please... Rover. This should be it. Let's go back and...
Acceptable damage.
Mr. Mortefi?
Good. Bring it.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular from the purple leaf you presented. I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from... This is a rare... The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility... This is not an ordinary leaf. But it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomaly and the lament.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been this sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information. The archives here are organized in a unique...
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed. And now the sundial should be...
So, the discs are rotatable now?
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and these symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording now. What kind of information could...
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archive. The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I found it. It's low. Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's... There are two... If I remember correctly, the Gorges of Spirit can be for... Rover, about the sugar pearl. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, but her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Changli due to the young age, but rumors are just that.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of... We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters, or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in... If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you...
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as...
Baiju said he is in great health. We made some progress in investigating the token.
Ah, nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. It's the middle of the night. Of course you're hungry. All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panqua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there. Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities. What? You're hanging out with our magistrate already? Quit bluffing.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Talk about hospitality. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow. Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please. What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as... And with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that... So it only took us 1 trip to the academy to solve half of our problems. Either
What's our next plan of action, Rover? An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your You said it was flowing in a certain direction. You've never mentioned this before. The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real. Perhaps that girl might be the key to it. It's a sight of the Trinode.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang? I believe in you.
Without a doubt. We Resonators can boost our combat ability. If you feel like it, head to Instructor Yan at the training camp.
I will be there for everyone.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Yang Yang, did you hear that? Is that someone crying? And
That should be the Midnight Range's training camp. Instructor Yan is in charge of training new recruits.
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield. You there, looking to put on some training? Good.
Strike the shadows.
Shape the shapeless!
Acceptable damage.